was terrible. Hello, my beautiful friends. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, Book Affair. My name is Shay, and so today I am gonna do something I've been needing to do for like a few months now. I am going to bring you guys along so I can organize my bookshelf. I have collected yeah, I think collected is the right term. I have collected a few books over the months, especially since starting this channel. I really tried my very best to keep it contained and not for it to get too out of control, but it inevitably happened. So here we are. So I decided to pick up the camera, bring you guys along while I have some time, and yeah, just kind of see what we can do with this. Now, to be completely honest, y'all, I have no idea how I want to do this. I'm a bit intimidated by it, to be completely honest. And it's only one bookshelf, and I have space. Let me see. Let me adjust. You guys still can't see it. Let me do this. Okay, space here at the very bottom. This is work-related stuff when I go see kids. For those of you who don't know, I am a therapist. You know, when you work with younger kids, you know, I have like different toys and games and things of that nature. Now, I want to say last month, I did clear a lot of this out. I did clear a lot of it out. I was able to just really give away and donate quite a few things that were down here at this bottom shelf. And also, I don't know if you guys seen that little basket area, quite a few toys to a daycare. So until that very bottom shelf is like cleared, I'm not going to use that for any books. And so yeah, I have to kind of play, I don't know, maybe Tetris. Again, I'm not exactly sure how I want to do it. I have quite a few more hardcover books than I thought I would get. Honestly, hardcovers look much better to me. They look more sophisticated, I guess you would say. They look more sophisticated than paperbacks. But with paperbacks, I mean, they're lightweight, they're easy to hold and to read. So, but anyway, that's all that. So let's start with, I guess, taking the books off of the bookshelf and yeah, kind of seeing what we're gonna do. I'll kind of, I guess, go through the books. I have to like let you guys know. Let's bring you guys in a little closer if I can. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry the lighting may be a little off because I realized I didn't even have my ring light on, even though I'm using my ring light stand. But if I can bring out a tad bit closer. Okay. Anyway, so right now, well, at the very top, I have my Harry Potter, the complete series of it, all paperback, and when it said Sorcerer's Stones instead of like Philosopher's Stone, because when I was a kid, it was Sorcerer's Stones. It was not Philosopher's Stones, but I understand it had to be changed. Now, outside of, I have a ton of bookmarks up here. I need a place for these, so maybe we'll be able to find a place for these. I have a ton of bookmarks. I have a reading lamp, a book lamp, a candle, a few candles actually. All right, friends. So yes, a ton of bookmarks. I have stickers as well. So I guess I'll just remove all of these first. And then further down here, you guys can't see it. So let me adjust. Y'all still can't see it. But this shelf here, I have some books. These were in a recent book haul. And these are just some like little gadgets and things like this. Those of you who know who Silk Sonic is, love Bruno and Anderson .Paak. Silk Sonic, me and my husband had that album on repeat when it came out. On repeat. Okay, friends, I am back from eating my lunch. I'm a happy girl. I am a happy girl. This shelf on up is what I have to organize. Yeah. So sorry if y'all hear the dryer as well. I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun to count all of the physical books that I do have, because I really don't know. I don't know. I would say 40. I don't know. I'm gonna count them, but before I count them, I know that in my previous book haul, my May book haul, I said that I am not going to buy any more books because I have more than enough books to read. And my birthday is in September 11th, actually. But with that being said, I don't need any more books. However, I do obviously still have book subscription boxes. So Book of the Month, as well as Aardvark Book Club. So after I posted that video, when it was time for June, I got more books. So let's go ahead and open those together. Anyway, here they are. Let's open them up. How did I forget? How did I forget? King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby. This is my first S.A. Cosby book, y'all, but I am scared to read his books. I've heard he's really good at what he does, and I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried that I will be in shambles, because your girl is scary. Like, I don't mind a little psychological thriller. I don't know if he's considered thriller or horror. I don't know. It just says everything burns, and it's a crematory. Yeah, crematory. Yeah, man. I forgot. I'm excited. King of Ashes for Book of the Month. Now let's open the Aardvark Book Club box. Oh no. Yes, the memory collectors. Look at this cover. Look at this cover. Oh my gosh, why does this feel so heavy? It's not a big book. It just feels thick. Yes. So the memory collectors, it says, for strangers time travel to the past and find themselves stuck on the day all their lives were changed in this stunning speculative mystery from award-winning film and television producer Dietz Meserve, perfect for fans of Before the Coffee Gets Cold, Wrong Place, Wrong Time, and The Paradox Hotel. I have yet to read any of those, but I am excited. And let me show y'all the Fury, so you see that I'm not making it up. The Fury, the memory collectors. See, I wasn't tripping. I had to prove to y'all that I wasn't making stuff up. Let's count these books. Okay, friends, we had to do a different angle because I couldn't get y'all to really see what I was doing down here. I don't even do floors, so the fact that I'm down here, it must mean I'm really trying to get this content for y'all. I said that I think I had like 40 books, and I've only counted 30 so far. I have more than 40 books. You know how you underestimate? So let me recount the books, because I think I stopped on 30, so I should start back 31. But this time I'm just gonna continue to count and not give y'all any commentary, because I'm gonna mess up. So let me start again. $95 books? No. 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Oh. And then 96. I have 96 books. And y'all, these are just all fiction. These aren't my non-fiction books. These aren't like the self-help and stuff like that. I got 96 books. So I have 96 fiction books. Granted, Harry Potter's in a box, so it's just gonna stay up there. It's not, I'm never taking that plastic off. But it's really crazy to like, see, y'all, I thought I had 40 books. Y'all, I thought I had 40 books. I see how the girlies get. Yeah, let me set y'all back up. Or should I stay down here? I don't know. I probably need to set y'all up here. Okay, as y'all already know, I'm washing, so y'all just gonna see that laundry basket there, because again, I'm washing clothes, and my apologies for the sound. And then I have boxes that I do need to clear out because it was from my work equipment, and there's some stuff I need to like send back. But there's one box I can't break down, and then I got my coloring books and stuff on top of that. So in this purse is a purse, like an old purse that I've been meaning to give to my niece, but I keep forgetting. But anyway, back to the bookshelf and why y'all came here. We are gonna try to figure out, y'all see, we're gonna try to figure out how we're gonna organize this. I really do like the look of bookshelves when it's like kind of color coordinated, but I don't want to do that because I like to keep my authors together. I want to keep series and stuff together. So therefore, that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do it. I think ideally I would love to be able to like display Legendborn, my sister's book, and favorite books. I just don't have that space, so I don't know, it may have to be boring, but we're gonna see. We're just gonna see if I can kind of get it just a bit more organized. I am going to put y'all back on the big tripod thing with the light fixture so I can stand up, because being down here is just, I don't know what to do down here, so I'd rather be in. So let me adjust y'all. I think I do want to try to keep like genres together, so romance, thrillers, ideally, you know, fantasy, keep those together as much as I can. But again, I only have this one, and I don't have that very bottom because I technically still have work stuff there. So I don't know, y'all. We're just gonna see. But anything that I do, I'm gonna give myself grace. Anything that I do is gonna look better than what it was before. So I'm not gonna harp on it too much because it's gonna be what it is at this point. Everything's off. It gotta go back up there, so let's just figure it out. So let me just try to, I guess, maybe separate. I'm gonna start with perhaps hardcover at the top. So let me put all the fantasies up there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna continue to separate them. I'm not gonna keep filming that. Once I have everything kind of separated, I'll update y'all, and then we'll start putting them on the shelf. Okay? See y'all in a bit. Hey friends. Okay, so here's an update. When I separated the books, I didn't do kind of like a review of how I separated them. I just was like, let me just get them on the shelf. Let me just play with it to see. So far what I've done is, because I do really want to keep my hardcovers together. I don't want it to be a mix of hardcovers and paperbacks. So far, and I'll bring this closer once we're done, but I decided to just start with fantasies, and then we get to our thrillers at the top, and I just decided to try to display Legendborn. So of course, Bloodmarked and Oathbound is behind it, as well as the Bloodlight Magic and Bloodlight Fate duology. And then it goes on to, we still have thrillers, and it kind of goes into what I consider mystery thrillers. I think I probably need to move The Perfect Marriage and The Perfect Divorce. Well, I didn't want it to be completely stark white against it, so that's kind of why I have it in the middle. But I think Julie Chan is Dead is considered like a mystery. thriller type thing. And then it starts to go over into historical fiction. So we started with The God of the Woods, Ministry of Time, The Davenports, and James. So now I'm stuck because I do not have any more hardcovers outside of Dirty Diana. Dirty Diana, let me just make sure I'm not lying. Nope. And Good Dirt. So Dirty Diana, I lied. Scratch out that. Dirty Diana, Good Dirt, A Spark of Light. Those are my last. Sing Me to Sleep, which is, am I considering this fantasy? So should it go up here? I think I need to put this up there. So I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna reorganize it. So technically 4 books that are hardcovers. So I'm gonna have to try to like leave room for that. Now the rest of them, with the exception of my TBR, I'm not gonna put my TBR in there. I'm gonna like keep it separate so I am aware of the books that I'm supposed to read for the month of June. And the rest of them I'm just gonna go ahead and just try to like put them up there. I'm gonna still start with Paperback Wise. I'm gonna try to keep it in the order of the hardcovers, and then we're gonna kind of see if I can do something a little fancy to make it look cute. But if not, it's fine, giving myself grace. During the downtime, I of course was watching Real Housewives of Miami, so I'm about to continue that as I put the rest of these books on my shelf. And so yeah, y'all will see me watch this as well as, you know, do the bookshelf. So let me get back to it. Yes or no?
I see myself with you for the rest of
would, but it's still a tad bit overwhelming. So let me get back to it. And Real Housewives of Miami, yeah. This show is so underrated when it comes to the franchise. So okay, friends, I have finished with the exception of the books that are technically on my TBR. For now, I'm just gonna have to like maybe just like sit them here just so they're easily accessible, so I don't forget about them if I put them amongst the genre that they're a part of. I'm gonna bring you guys in a little closer. So I guess I'll turn the camera around. Let me do that. Okay, friends, so here is my bookshelf. Okay, this is what I have so far. Of course, ignore this because of work stuff. All right, but here is what y'all came for. I didn't do anything up here. I probably should, but not right now. Up here we have our fantasy. I do hate how these are kind of hidden behind it, but I have blood marked. I wanted to display Legendborn and Oathbound. Obviously Legendborn and Bloodmark were a 5. I believe I gave Oathbound a 4, but I wanted to display those because I absolutely like love this series. So here we have fantasy, and then kind of behind here we have thrillers. Okay, just display that back nicely. Has to display my sister book. And then we go to more thrillers, and then starting at The God of the Woods, historical fiction. Okay, I wasn't exactly sure what to categorize A Spark of Light. You wouldn't, I think it's more so of a general fiction book. So I just put that there because again I want to keep our hardcovers and then transition into paperback. So we have, starting here, we're kind of like fantasies. Let me put my sister's book back. Get that adjusted. And then of course coming down, still kind of like mystery, thrillers. Like honestly, most of these are it until we start here, The House of Eve, historical fiction, and which is just, I guess, just these three books, honestly, to be completely honest, are my historical fiction. And then we start with our romance. Romance starts with Mixed Signals. Sorry if I sound out of breath. And then we go down to here. Romance, 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 romance. Erotica, these two. And then these are classics. I literally just have 2 classics. So The Great Gatsby and The Picture of Dorian Gray. I do have December Darling, which is more of a romance. I have The Housemaid's Wedding, which is thriller. And then I have Tuesdays with Morrie, which is technically, it's not fiction. It's but I got this from Kalila D. And I really want to read this, but these are smaller books. So at the very end, these are like super tiny books, right? So I was just like, I'll just pop them in there at the end. And honestly, these two I plan to give away, which is The Most by Jessica Anthony, as well as A Perfect Marriage, only because I now have hardback covers of it. Okay, so because of that, I'm going to give this one away. Most likely, I'm going to give it to my sister to see if she wants to check it out. And I actually do remember, I lent out 2 or 3 books to her. I remember 7 Days in June, which she can absolutely keep it because I don't think that book's for me. But I also gave her, oh my gosh, it's a fantasy book, YA. I see it. I can't think of it, so I'm gonna pop it up right here. I gave her that book as well to read, and so technically it will have to go back here right once I get it. But these two for now, I'm going to just stay here. This one, I guess I'll put in like a little free library or something, or I don't know, take some of my libraries if they want it. But yeah, so that's those. Now let me get my TBR. Okay, friends, I went ahead and just put my current TBR picks here because again, I just want them to be easily accessible, so I can just go and grab them. Now I do know that I'm gonna have to do some shifting, rearranging each month based on what it is that I choose to read, but I mean, it just kind of what comes with it, and that's okay. I do still have to find a way to put my I guess bookmarks and stuff back on here, and once I do that, I'll make sure I do like a final viewing for you guys. But yeah, I just kind of want to show y'all what I was able to do in this video regarding this, and that will be it. So let me show y'all the final setup. All right, friends, so we have made it to the end of the video. I did it, and honestly, I like it. I was a bit intimidated and overwhelmed, but we did it. Now, you know, for what it's worth, I did a dang good job with what I had. So what I did, obviously these things that I had on the lower shelf, I just moved it to the top. I made sure I dusted up there as well as you guys already see me dust the rest of these shelves. I already went over in a previous clip what these are. So that is it. I did it, y'all. I did it. Now I can rest. It got it really hot. I had to end up turning off my light, closing the blinds. The air is on. As y'all see, I enjoy watching Real Housewives of Miami, so that kind of helped me get through it. But we did it, and I'm excited. So thank you guys for staying along. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the new, right? So you saw the before, right? And now you're seeing the after. So thank you guys so much for just, you know, rocking with me. For those of you who do tune in with every, you know, video that I do post, I really appreciate you guys. And so let me know what y'all think of this, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Mwah.